Hello everybody! In this video I will show you what you can craft using diamonds in Subnautica. This way you will figure out how much of them you need in total. Considering that there is some great spot where you can collect a lot of them, it's better to know how much in reality you need of them. For the farming locations you will find another video linked in the description. Now, let's talk about the blueprints that uses this material. Back to the topic, the first and the most important in early game is the laser cutter tool, that you can discover scanning a few of them inside the large wrecks around the sea. If you want to know where, check the respective video linked in the description. Anyway, this tool allows you to cut sealed doors that usually give you the access to unique items and blueprints that otherwise you won't be able to collect. These doors are common in large wrecks and in the Aurora ship. In order to craft it, you will need 1 copper ore, 1 titanium, 1 cave sulfur, 2 diamonds and 2 arched mushrooms. If you need some help to find out some of these ingredients, check the respective video about the specific component you need from the crafting playlist you will find linked in the description. Now for the crafting, you have to use the fabricator. Here, first under resources, you will need to go in electronics in order to build a battery using 1 copper ore and 2 acid mushrooms. Then, under the personal tools, you can craft the laser cutter if you have the blueprint. At this point, if you will start to explore the sea, you will be ready to get anything is hidden behind such doors. The second recipe that requires diamonds is another equipment that is the reinforced dive suit. This one as well must be discovered and is slightly hard to find the location where is hidden the blueprint. So, I highly recommend to check the video about this one as well in the description. But it's worth it, because if you manage to craft one of these, you will be able to explore more dangerous territory. In fact, first advantage of this suit is that it's half the damage you take. This works with aggressive animals and with natural damage sources as well, like gaseous explosion. Plus, it will allow you to explore the heat zones, like geysers, and go close to the lava without taking the damage from high temperatures. So, if you manage to find the blueprint to craft one, you will need the following ingredients: 2 rotted creep wine sample, 3 blood oil, 2 titanium and 2 diamonds. How told before, for any problems to find these components, check the crafting playlist. In order to build this suit, you need to use the fabricator, where first you need to produce other materials, the advanced material called benzene. Then, from the basic materials, the fiber mesh. Now you can combine these two materials, going in the advanced materials and crafting the synthetic fibers. At this point, you can craft your special suit under personal equipment. This equipment is required to be able to finish the game, because you will need to go in dangerous territories where you will easily die without it. Next in the list, there is a purple tablet that is required to access alien bases that as well you have to explore in order to finish the game. Considering that you need 7 of them in the whole game and you can find around the wild only 6, you will need to craft at least 1 if you was able to find the other 6. For more details about this tablet, where to find the other 6, how to acquire the recipe and what to do with them, check the video about it in the equipment playlist. Back to the crafting, to make one of them you will need 2 diamonds and 1 ion cube. The last one can be found only in alien bases that are hidden around the game, so if you want to know more about, you will find another video in the basics playlist. Anyway, in order to craft this item you will need to use the fabricator, and under personal equipment you will find it. The next recipe that uses diamonds is the key to make your life easier in the late game. that consists in building a modification station. This is an interior construction for your base that will allow you to upgrade your tools and vehicles module, also some of which are required to be able to finish the game. To build it, you will need 2 copper ore, 1 lead, 1 titanium, 1 gold, 1 diamond and 2 table coral samples. I remember you that for each of these materials there is a video about how to farm them in the crafting playlist. Anyway, once you get them all, you have to use the fabricator first in order to craft a copper wire in the electronic resources. Then, in the same category, you need to craft a computer chip. At this point, you need a habitat builder tool that will allow you to build the modification station inside your base. If you still didn't know how to build a base, you can check the respective playlist linked as well in the description. The next recipe that requires diamonds is the hull reinforcement module that you can use in Seamoth and prawn suit vehicles. This module reduces the damage your vehicle takes. You can place up to 4 modules in the same vehicle and this effect will also stack. In fact, with 1 module the damage is reduced by 50%, with 2 by 75%, with 3 by 87% and with 4 by 94%. Useful if you want to go in dangerous territory where you can be easily attacked by something like a Leviathan. That considering that he can grab you back few times, usually it will result in destroying your vehicles. But if you install at least one of them, it will protect it enough to make the Leviathan give up before your vehicle gets destroyed. So you will be able to run away, repair it and didn't need to build another one in order to continue your exploration. If you want to learn more about the vehicle upgrades or in general about vehicles, you can find the respective videos in the equipment playlist. Anyway, in order to craft this module, you will need 3 titanium, 1 lithium and 4 diamonds. But in order to build it, you will need already to have a vehicle upgrade station that you can install only in a moonpool module. About how to get the blueprints of both, check the respective video in the description. Anyway, if you have all set up, will be enough to interact with the upgrade fabricator panel in order to craft the module under common modules. Next you have to install it in your vehicle. On the Seamoth, the panel is on the upper left side and contains the 4 upgrade slots. Same on a prawn suit, the difference that this time you have other 2 slots for the arms that to be used require to craft other type of technology. Speaking about the prawn suit, that is the best way you can explore and farm in this game. To make it, you will need some diamonds as well. This special device will allow you to explore safe, easy and fast the seabed. Without speaking, that is the only way you can kill fast and safe predators. In fact, with one of these suits, they doesn't represent anymore a problem and the limit of your explorations. Another great thing of this device is that it's on a standard storage with 24 initial slots. Anything you will collect from inside the vehicle will be automatically stored here, without speaking that you can expand your prawn suit inventory up to 48 slots. If you want to learn more about where to find all 20 blueprints and any upgrade for this bad boy, check the prawn suit guide linked in the description. Anyway, in order to make this device, you will need 2 quartz, 2 lead, 20 titanium, 2 diamonds, 4 lithium, 2 ruby, 2 gel sacks and 1 stalker tooth. Some of these materials are hard to find, in particular in early game it's hard to find rubies and gel sacks, so I highly recommend to find out the farming tutorials about them in the materials playlist if you need. Now that you have all materials, first go to the normal fabricator and under resources inside the basic materials craft 2 titanium ingots. Then in the same category you need to make 2 plasteel ingots. Now also make 1 glass needed to make the emerald glass that you have to craft as well. At this point, switch the resources category to advanced materials, where you will be able to make 2 aerogels. Now that you have all materials required to build this bad boy, you need to use your mobile vehicle bay in order to build it. I think that you already have one that probably you used to build the sim of. Now I highly recommend you to pick it up and place it above some territory that isn't too deep. Then, under Vehicles, you will be able to build your first prawn suit. After some seconds, the device will be ready and it will be dropped in the water. Be aware that it will start falling until it will touch the ground, so be sure that you didn't need to swim for hours to get your new tool. Now that you have it, enjoy it as much as you can, because I'm sure you will get some fun like I did. The 7th and the last recipe that requires some diamonds is the prawn suit drill arm. This is the only tool that you can use in order to mine the large resources, and you will need a prawn suit in order to equip it. For any metal in the game, you will find the large deposit in specific territories. For more details, check the Biomes playlist, where I explain where to build farming bases for specific resources. Back to the drill, you can equip 2 of them on the same prawn suit in order to speed up the mining process. There is 2 great things by farming resources this way. The first, that any extracted resources will be automatically collected and stored in the prawn suit inventory. The second is that each large deposit can give you usually from 8 to 16 units of the specific resource. This will allow you to gather as much resources as you want in short time frame, if you will find the right location where to use this device. In order to craft one of these tools, you need 5 titanium, 4 diamonds and 1 lithium. Also, to be able to craft it, you will need to use the vehicle grade fabricator mentioned before. Once done, you can equip the drill arm in one of the 2 arm slots that will replace automatically the normal arm. Anyway, be careful with this tool, because if you will use the drill on any item that isn't a large deposit, you will destroy it instead of collecting it. So, you can leave one standard hand in order to collect some items that you can drill. This is a recipe you can make with diamonds. Considering that probably you will build at least one of each devices listed in this video, while for the drill arm 2 of them you will need 21 diamonds in total. While if you want to have more bases with more prawn suits and build all the purple tablets without finding them, you need a lot more.